control to number one. We need to use an odd number of stones. Can you tell me how to wipe my butt? Now I got my big boy pants, big boy chair, feeling like a big boy. Look at this, already had the big boy cup. Can you tell me how to wipe my butt with hikmah and halal touch? Can you tell me how to wipe my butt with hikmah and how? You're here to civilize Uranus. You're here to civilize Uranus. Police be upon him, is on the run again, swapping out the almighty for a stone cold spin. He's dusting off Hubo, the idol in the hall. The false prophet's logic, one God fits all. But the math doesn't track and the history's thin when your Allah is just Hubo with a brand new skin. 6 centuries later, he copied the Hebrew line, facing Jerusalem, claiming the same design. But the Jews saw the crackpot, laughed at the mimicry, mocking the prophet and his borrowed ministry. In a fit of rage, he turned his back on the rock, retaliation for the tribes who dared to mock. He pivoted the prayer to Mecca Stone Square, back to Hubo's house as if God were there. A fool in disguise, leading astray. His lies and deceit will never stay. Oh no, the false prophet of all time, Lord of the flies, feeding on a refuse and the grime. His words are poison, his teachings a crime, but we won't be swayed by his deceptive rhyme, for the truth of Jesus will forever shine. He preaches of darkness in a pagan parade, dressing up the idols in a new masquerade. He kept the black stone and the 7 circuit spin, old desert magic but branded as sin. From the daughters of Allah to the crescent moon's glow, it's just ancient heathens running a show. His followers dwindling as his facade cracks, exposed as a fraud, there's no turning back. Look up at the minaret, what do you see? The crescent of the moon, God the pagan pedigree. He tried to with the grease of palm grains, worshiping the daughters to ease his own pains, but he called it a slip when the pressure got high. Just another layer of the prophet's big lie. From the moon on the roof to the stone on the floor, it's the same old Hubo knocking at that door. Lord of the flies, feeding on the refuse and the crime. His teachings a crime, but we won't be swayed by his deceptive rhyme, for the truth of Jesus will forever. Jesus will forever shine. Police be upon is on the run. Smoking out the Almighty for a stone cold spin. He's dusting off U-ball, the idol in the hall. A false prophet's logic, one God fits all. But the map doesn't track, and the history is thin. Our love just 6 centuries later, he copied the Hebrew line, facing Jerusalem, claiming the same design. But the Jews saw the crackpot, laughed at the mimicry, mocking the prophet and his borrowed ministry. In a fit of rage, he turned his back on the rock. Retaliation for the tribes who dared to mock. He